Man, y'all been out here about 7 months now, and I'm finally settled. I know it took me a while to settle in, but um, this was all the buckets I had brought from my old house. I don't even know what's in them. I know what some of the stuff is, but some of it I just dumped a couple of buckets together and brought whatever I could at the time. I know there's some fossils and stuff that we've already, that's pet wood. There's a bucket of fossils we've already looked at, and some church. But a lot of the stuff we've never looked at before. So we're going to go through it and see. I should be able to condense it down to to about half of these buckets, it looks like. So we're going to see what we can do. All right, we're going to start with these two buckets. They got a bag of stuff here. I'm not sure. They got polished and mixed together, so I'm not sure what is in here. Well, we're going to take a look at a few things. I know what this is. I remember this one. This was one of the rocks I found on the ground in landscaping. It just had that red spot on it. This was on Stud or Dud. I know some of y'all will remember that one, but that came out pretty cool. Is that in focus? Yeah, this is crazy. This is a little rock laying out in the in landscaping. It looked like that on the inside. It took a shine like crazy. Let's look at a few of the polished ones. This is a pretty cool piece of crazy lace. Wow, that is nice. That's a little Laker. This, I think y'all all know what this is. This is a crazy Crowley. Look at that thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what we got. Oh, that's another Crowley. I'm sure these were all on Stud and Dud at one time, but oh man, that's crazy. I like the way it turns white like that. That's cool. I see a piece of crazy lace in there. That's pretty crazy, I think. Yeah. And I sand those down a little bit just to try and get that look to them. It works out pretty good. There's a couple of natural Crowleys in here that are absolutely crazy. Look at this thing. It was broken a long time ago, probably up in Arkansas when it was being tumbled down. But man, I wish I had that whole Crowley, huh? Wow, that's a beauty. And this thing here, this might have been the McDonald's rock. One of the first big red ones I found. I think this is the McDonald's rock. But this thing is cool. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. But look at this side here. I think that'll open up to a lot more lines, and that one will clean it up, polish it a little bit. That is cool. This thing here is absolutely crazy. I don't know what it is or where I got it from. But, I mean, I guess that's hematite. I don't know. I thought it was pet wood when I first looked at it, but I'm not even sure what it is now. It looks like a little hematite on it, huh? That is cool. Whatever it is, that is cool. Yeah, this bucket must have been mixed up. I made a few buckets out of something on the other side of the river. But this is some poor quality ocean jasper that the woman tried to tell me, sold me as A grade. But yeah, I got a few good pieces out of it, but not much. This is a brachopod that I think Jeff had gave me. But yeah, so I mean, this is a mixture of all kind of stuff in this bucket. And there's a lot of Crowleys. I mean, there really are a lot of Crowleys in here. And I'm going to have to go through everything and pick out the Crowleys and whatever else is in here. But yeah, there's a lot of Crowleys. Some of these I just found. I remember just throwing them on top of in here. But at the bottom, no telling what's in there. And this is the rock I just got. A friend of mine's father-in-law passed away, and he had some rocks, so the guy gave them to me. I think this is the concretion. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And then they had these in there also. They had a bunch of flint too that people were working on making arrowheads and stuff out of it, but I don't know how old they were, so I don't know. Yeah, I remember I just found this one recently. I was like, what in the world is this thing? But Probably just a regular rock, I don't know. But looks like it got some stuff in it, I don't know. Maybe we'll cut it open one day and take a look, huh? This is probably just a garden rock, but I mean, it's too cool just to leave laying on the ground. Look at this. The color's crazy to start with. But then when you get to this side, that's going to be good laying in the garden like that. I like it. So here, I think it's just a red brain quartz. I don't know if the red goes on the inside or not. You know what? Maybe we might have to take a look, huh? This is an odd one. This one's going to get cut. I know it's got a crack in it. I don't care, but it's very sticky. And me and sticky rocks, I got to cut them. It's a crazy looking piece of chert here. I think I might polish it because I could polish over this right here. They would never even know it was broken, really. I don't know what that is, but it's going to probably wind up in the garden. This one here looks like it got some red in it. You see that right there? And that right there? So you know what's going to happen to this one, huh? Yep. Another one for starter dove. We're going to cut the face off of that one and see what's inside of there. Looks interesting, huh? Okay, yeah, I was thinking I could do this in a few videos, but yeah, it's going to take me a long time to do this, to go through these. But I guess I'll just keep making videos. Hopefully y'all want to see them. Another black growler right there. But, yeah, it's going to be a while. But I'm going to cut this one off right here. And I will start another one. I guess maybe once a week I'm going to do one. Because like I said, this is going to take me a while. I only went through 3 buckets and probably still got another 25 to go. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.